the predefined data types are 4 types. So if I am not able to audible, please let me know so that I can clear my voice. Okay. Yes. So the data types are predefined data types are 4 types. So what are the different 4 predefined data types we have? They are character data types, integer data types, float data types, and one more important data type, which is void. So void means what? Nothing. Okay. So there are 4 types of predefined data types. Okay. So let me show you once. Okay. So I'll show you using a diagrammatic picture here. Okay. Just a moment. So first we told you that there are 3 types of data types, which are predefined, derived, and user defined. That is the overall data types which we can discuss. The entire C language can be categorized as 3 data types. Okay, predefined, derived, and user defined. Now, once you are trying to learn predefined data types, they are 4. Okay, so the predefined data types are, okay, predefined data types in C language are in C language there are 4 predefined data types, which are, yeah, like this. So this 1.5 unit will discuss about these predefined data types only. Okay, they are also called as primary data types. Okay, so the predefined data types are 4 types. Okay, the first 1.5 unit we will discuss about this predefined. We can also say primary. We can also say system defined. They are coming with the C software itself. You no need to create. Okay, so when we are learning about keywords in the beginning sessions, we told you, right, some 32 plus keywords we have. So almost 10 keywords you are able to observe in predefined data types. Okay, so the primary data types are 4 types. Character data types. Okay, they are, the first type is character, the second type is integer, the third type is float, and the fourth type is void. Okay, so on each and every data type we will try to discuss one program minimum. Okay, so we told you what are the types of data types. We have 3 types of data types in C language, which are predefined, derived, and user defined, that we discussed in the first session only. Okay, so I will show you the both diagrams. Okay, predefined data types, categories of predefined data types, and categories of overall data types also. So the category of predefined data types are what? This is what the category of predefined data types, where primitive data types, derived data types, and user defined data types. So in the first 1.5 unit, we will discuss about predefined data types. The next 1.5 unit is derived data type, and the remaining units are user defined data types. So throughout the syllabus, these data types are spread out. Okay. So now let us learn in detail about what are predefined data types. They are coming with the software itself, C software itself. Okay. So what is a data type? When we are learning about the tokens, that is variables and constants, you have to create some piece of memory where you can store the data. But how much memory you want to create, that depends on the data type you want to store. Example, you want to store character data, you need 1 byte of memory. You want to store integer data, you need 4 bytes. Short int 2 bytes, long int 8 bytes. So similarly, float will have 4, 8, and 10 bytes, whereas void is null. It will not store anything. Okay. So how much data, how much memory you are going to create is decided by this data type. Are we clear? Now let's see here very clearly. The character will occupy how much size? 1 byte. Okay. So if it is signed character, it is minus 128 to plus 127. If it is unsigned, it is 0 to 255. Okay, so we in the memory representation we told you 8 bits are 1 byte. Okay, so if at all you want to create 1 byte of memory, you will use character data type. Okay, so the character is also two types, once again, signed character and unsigned character. Okay, if it is a signed character, minus 128 to plus 127, that is half negative values and half positive values. Whereas unsigned character, it is totally positive, for that is nothing but 0 to 255. So we told you when we are starting a C session, the English is having 26 alphabets. Similarly, the C language is having 256 characters as a basic level. These 256 characters are stored in the character data type. Okay, so the character data type can be two ways: signed char, unsigned char. If you don't tell anything, that is treated as signed char. That's why you are telling signed char or signed char. Okay, whereas unsigned char means whenever you don't want to store negative values, you will go for unsigned character. Okay. Now similarly, you have integers which are signed integer and unsigned integer. So once again, in integers you have three categories. Example, you want to store a very small number, then you will go for short int. If you want to store big little bit big number, then you will go for int, then long int. So let us see the diagram here. Short int, long int. Similarly, short int, long int. Then why are you showing in the two times? Because one is signed category, one is unsigned category. Are we clear? So what values it will store? Whenever you want to store numbers, you'll go for integer. When you want negative and positive both numbers, signed integer. When you want only positive values, unsigned integer. Are we clear? So we how many keywords we have seeing so far? Scar 1, signed 2, unsigned 3, int 4, short 5, long 6. Okay, float 7, double 8. Okay, void 9. Like this, we have almost 10 keywords in primary data types only. So on each and every keyword, let us have a program. Okay, so we have different category of data you want to store: character, integer. Float means whenever you want to store a decimal value, that is example 3.14 float. Okay, double and long double. Then void. Void is a special data type which will not store anything. So sometimes you don't want to you don't want to store anything, or you don't want to return anything. That nothing is represented by void. Even nothing is one special data type. Okay. So this is about the types of data types. Now how you create a variables. Now let me show you in the screen. So this is a Linux environment where you can execute the programs in a Linux ambience. Okay, so in the Windows, you will install some softwares like Developer C++, Turbo C, and different IDEs. Similarly, Linux is also, we can store different places you can type the program. So this is VI editor where you can type the program. One speciality of Linux and Unix ambience is inbuilt you will have some editors where you can type, compile, and execute. You no need to install. Don't even install, because the entire operating system is written in C language. The total Unix operating system, Linux operating system, is written in C language. Okay, so that's why it will support all the language support inbuilt. Okay, so how to store here? This is open like this actually. You can go to start menu, then accessories, then that is nothing but just a moment, students. Start menu, accessories. You will have a command prompt actually. The command prompt where you will type the programs. Okay, so you have a leaf pad which is a notepad. Okay, so the programming point of view, it will support this many programming environments. Okay, just a moment. So actually you have a shortcut of opening this command prompt, which is nothing but in the taskbar you are showing some monitor symbol. This is also called as LX terminal. This LX terminal will be available in menu bars also. I think it is not there here. Here it is not there, but actually it will be available. Okay, so there will be one menu called as terminal. Okay, so if you have a programming, you have a terminal. So this many soft different ambiances you can type the programs. Okay, yeah, actually it is there in the system tools, please. Okay, so start system tools LX terminal. So whenever you are coming to the college from the next week or February 1st onwards, once you come to the lab, what you have to do is switch on the system, then click on start menu. Okay, start menu, system tools, LX terminal. Once you click this, you will get this screen. Okay, so where you need to type some commands in order to execute the programs. Okay, so every day we will try to tell you some five commands so that you can learn more number of commands. Whereas Windows is a graphical user interface, whereas Linux and Unix is a command user interface, where most of the tasks are done using commands. Okay, so example, I want to see what are the files available here. LS, the list of files are available here. The list of files and directories are available here will be shown. Usually in Windows, how will be shown? Once you open a My Computer and click on one drive, automatically the folders are displayed. So in the command prompt, you can see the entire operating system from here itself. Once you type clear, excuse me, you can clear the screen. Okay. So you can create one directory. Okay, so I'm creating one directory, I'm entering into the directory and I'll type the program. So today we will learn 5 commands. First command what you want to learn is ls. ls will list out the ls will list out what the files and directories in the current place. Okay, ls will list out the files and directories in the current place. So simultaneously I will also type the notes which I want you need to note down, so that if anybody are not noting down will understand. So ls, so if you are not able to see, please let me know. Okay, 32 bold. Yeah, so ls command is used for what? Used to Command is used for what? List out the files and directories. Command is used to list out files and directories in the current place. In current place. Okay, so we've already shown you how it is executed. So I'm typing ls, ls will list out. Okay, now I want to check where I am. Okay, example, in the address bar you are able to check which address you are looking at. Okay, similarly in the command prompt I want to check one more command. Okay, pwd. What is pwd? Pwd is a present working directory. What is pwd? Pwd, so the second command we want to learn is pwd. So pwd means what? Present working directory. Present working directory. So in Windows, how it will be shown? Once you click on My Computer, it will show you you are in My Computer, then you are in D drive, then you are in Movies, then you are in Telugu Movies, then you are in 2021. Similarly, in Linux environment, there is one command called as pwd. So if you see here, pwd, it is showing I am under root, home, and under MVS. Are we clear? Okay. So we have learned 2 commands. So every day we will try to teach you 5 commands. For today, I will teach you 2 commands. Okay. So the first command is what? List out files and directories. The second command is pwd. ls pwd. So whenever you want to see where are you, so which is also, we can also say where are you, and for this in the shortcut we can say where I am, in which directory you are, where are you, where are you want to check, you can check pwd. Okay, where if you want to check what are all the list of files and directories in the current place, you can check ls. Now you want to create a directory. Okay, mkdir, using this command you can create a directory. To create new directory. Okay, but you have to give the directory name also. So mkdir directory name. So mkdir directory name is used to create a directory. Now let's create a directory here. Mkdir space triple two triple two. Okay, so C programming we want to learn, triple two C I want to learn. So once I create, I want to check whether the directory is created or not. So once you type ls, you are able to see the triple two directory is created here, if you observe. Okay, so just now we have created this directory. Okay, so how to create a directory? Mkdir space directory name. So what is the example I have done? Mkdir space triple two C I have created. So how to check? Once you type ls, I can check whether the directory is created or not. Now I want to enter into the directory. So how to enter into the directory? Very simple. Fourth command is cd space directory name. So whatever the directory you have created, right, you want to enter inside. In the Windows ambience, you double click on the folder, you will enter. Whereas in command prompt, you have to type like this: cd space. What is the directory name? Triple two C. Now this command is used to enter into the directory. Then how to check whether you have entered or not? Once you say pwd, now you can check that you are under home, then you are under mvsr, then you are under triple two C. So that's why I have told you these two commands. Okay, so first command is what are all the files present in this place. PW means present working directory. So what is a present working directory? Triple two C. Okay. Now the fifth command, which is the last command for today. Of course, you are also learning clear command to clear the screen. Okay. Now I'm telling you VI. VI is the editor in Unix and Linux environment where you will type the C programs. So VI space file name dot C. Okay, so vi dot file name dot C you have to give. Whenever you are giving a file name, it should be one word. Vi space file name dot C. This is the file name you are typing. So hope I am audible to you people. Okay. So if any doubt, please unmute yourself and please ask me. Okay. Or else you can type it in the chat box. Are we clear? So I'm also seeing the chat box. We can help you out. So vi space file name dot C is used for what? Used to type the C program. Type and save C program in Linux environment. Okay. So in Windows, you can directly open the developer C++ file new, you can type it. But I have to tell you this Linux environment because in engineering, you have to learn in Unix and Linux environment. So let me show you here. Okay. So I'm clearing the screen. Okay. So the clear command is used for what? Clear command is for, so we are also telling one more command in the beginning only. From the beginning, I am executing this command anyway. Okay. So clear is used to clear the screen. Used to clear the screen. Okay. Now first I am typing vi. The first program what I want to type .c. If you don't give .c, what will happen? It will be saved as text file. Okay. Now once I enter, what will happen? The editor is opened. So whenever you open in a Linux environment, vi space filename.c, it will open the editor. But editor is having so many modes. Now you have to enter into, so whenever you type the vi editor num.c, you have to type I or some other, so I for entering into insert mode. Okay, so you have to type an I for insert mode. Now if you observe here, this command prompt is not in insert mode. Now once you type I am typing I here. Now it will be entered into insert mode. Okay, now it is entered into insert mode. If you observe here, in the left corner, I'm able to see the insert. If you type escape, it will be gone to command prompt. If you type I, it is for insert mode. So what it is having? Type escape for command prompt. So type I for insert mode, type escape for command mode. Why command mode is used? To save or do some editor level operations. If you want to type the program, you have to type I. Okay. So now let me type the program which you already learned so far till now. So I am typing in a comment first, program to print hello world. Okay. So hash include the known program I am typing, hash include stdio.h. Okay. Then into main. So till this, please remember for all the programs. Okay. Now I am telling printf. We already know this. Printf hello strictly to and C program. So for both I am telling hello, then I am closing the screen. Okay. So this is so the first line I am typing. Then I am closing this and saving it. So how to save the program? In Windows you will say file save, but here you have to enter into command prompt. You are in which mode now? In insert mode. To enter into command mode, what you have to do? Type escape in the
Sir,
topmost left side corner. Escape key
sir,
will be there. Escape. Then once you are enter into escape mode, now you are in command mode. Now you are able to type the command in command place. Colon WQ will be used for save and exit the command prompt. Okay, now it is there. So what you have to do? You have to type the insert. You have to enter into insert mode. Then you have to type the program. Once you type the program, then what you have to do? You have to type enter into the command prompt. Okay. Then what you have to do? Then you have to type colon WQ in command prompt to save and exit. W for save and Q for quit. Okay. So for today, we have learned these 10 points. Okay. We will practice for today these 10 points for at least 5 programs. Automatically, you will understand. Are we clear? Now, how to compile the program? One more command to compile the program. cc space filename dot c to compile the program. What is a compilation? Converting source code to machine code. How to execute the program? Dot slash a dot out. Okay. So these are the things which are very, very essential to type any program. Okay. So first, clear command is used to clear the screen. ls command is used to list out the files in current directory. pwd is for present working directory. mkdir space directory name used to create a directory. cd space directory name to enter into the directory. Okay, that is nothing but change directory to enter into the directory. Okay, then vi space first 5 commands are just for practice, but remaining second 5 commands you have to learn carefully. So VS space filename.c to enter into the editor, type I for insert mode, type the program. Then once you type the program, you have to type escape to enter into command prompt, then colon WQ to save and quit the editor. Then you have to compile the code. If there are any errors, you have to correct it, then execute. Okay. So let's go to the editor. Now we have typed the program. We have saved it. Now you have to compile it. How to compile? cc space first dot c. Now the compilation is successful. That is, you are able to compile the code. So if you observe here, we have first dot c and a dot out. Why I am using ls? To see what are all the files available in 222. Okay. So now I want to see the output dot slash a dot out. Now, what is the text I have printed? Hello world, welcome to C programming, and this is a command prompt. Now, if you want to print this command prompt in the next line, what you have to do? You have to go to the editor and type backslash in the end also. So how to go to the command prompt? Once again, can you open edit the program? Yes. VI space. What is the file name? If you forget, you have to check first where are you. I am in under triple two. See what are all the files available. I have two files. Now I have to open VI space first dot C. Okay, once you open the file, this is a file which you have typed just now. Enter into the insert mode and edit where you want to edit. So I want to enter. Okay, actually I have typed, but I have not given backslash. So give the backslash. Now you want to save the contents. Okay, so welcome to triple two and as well as welcome to C language, both, right? So let me type here also backslash n and
Sir,
welcome to
backslash n, sir.
C language also. Okay, now save the program means escape. Now once you type escape, you will lose the insert mode. Once you type I,
Sir,
insert mode, you can see in the bottom. I for insert, escape for command. I for insert, escape for command. Now colon, colon means the semicolon symbol you have, right? You have to type shift, holding shift. If you type a semicolon symbol, then you will have a colon WQ. Okay, now enter. Now you have done some changes, right? You have to compile first dot C. Now there are no errors. Now once you type the output, now you see here, hello, welcome to triple two and welcome to C programming is coming in the next line, but there is one mistake. Instead of backslash, you have given forward slash. If you give forward slash, it will not work. Only backslash will work. So for your understanding purpose, once again I will enter into the program va space first dot C, insert mode, go to the program using arrow keys and edit in the place. So instead of forward slash, I have typed backslash slash. Okay. So backslash again, escape colon WQ CC first dot C, compile dot slash A dot out, execute. Now if you see here, I am able to type the text what you are printed in the first program. Are we clear? So only difference in Windows and Linux environment is in Linux, you have to open the VI editor, compile and run in using three commands. The first command is VI using first.c to open the commands. Okay. Okay. So the first command is VI space first.c to type the program. The second command is cc space first.c. Third command is dot slash a dot out. If at all you are doing in Linux environment, if it is in Windows, they are graphical user interface. You have some menu bars. Okay, but you are studying an engineering where you have to type the programs in Unix. Okay, Unix and Linux environments, you have to type the program. Now, any doubt in this? How to execute a program in Unix, please? Any students, please? I'm giving you 2 minutes of time. If any student is having any doubt, please let me know so that I can clarify. Yes, students. Please unmute yourself and type. I think one student, Krishna Chaitanya, is typing a sir. Creating a directory means creating a folder. Yes, creating a directory means folder and directory both are same. So used in general terms, we will say folder. Any other doubts, people? Students, any other doubts? Yes, please unmute yourself and ask me. Please unmute yourself. Any doubts, students? No doubts. Why are we are programming in Windows? Yes, we can do programming in Windows, but in your syllabus, actually, we have to learn programming in Unix as per your syllabus. So anyway, you can do programming in Windows also. We can also do programming in Linux also. Is it clear, Sankirtan? So as per your syllabus, actually, you have to learn Unix and Linux environment. You have to do the C programming. Okay, because in the exam, they will ask you to execute the programming Linux and Unix environment. Windows is for everyone, whereas Linux and Unix is for technical experts. Okay, so I will show you in both the ways. We will execute in Unix environment as well as we will execute in Linux environment. Okay, yes, any other doubts? Please let me know. Please, and you can unmute and you can ask. Any other doubts, ma? Yes, students, any other doubts? Okay. Yes. Now let us learn some concepts, C language concepts. Okay. So even in Windows, you are able to type the program using one editor. You will type, compile, and run. In any environment, you will do the same job. Type the program in editor, compile the code, and run the code. The same thing you are doing in Linux. Only difference is here we are using an VI editor. VI editor means visual interface. VI editor. Compilation, we will use a command called as C compiler. Run /a.out. Okay. So we also learned some 10 commands also. Hope everybody have noted down. If not, please note down. We have learned clear command, ls, pwd, mkdir, cd, vi. And in this vi, you have two types of modes, insert mode and command mode. I for insert mode and escape for command mode. Once you enter into escape mode, you can save the program using :wq. Hope everybody very clear how to type colon. You have to hold the shift button, then type semicolon, you will get the colon. Okay, so :w for save and q for quit. Then cc space filename dot c to compile the program, and /a.out to run the program. Okay, yes, any other doubts, people? Are we clear, students? Are we clear? Any doubts, please ask us. Okay. So either you can type it or else you can, yes. So hacking Linux. So no, not like that. Linux and Unix are the operating systems. That is one of the operating system where you have high security actually. Compared to Windows, Linux and Linux is having high security. So whereas Windows compared to Unix and Linux, it is having less security because it is user friendly. Whereas Linux, Unix, you are able to catch the virus and you can delete also. Whereas in Windows, the virus is in invisible mode. Whereas Linux, it is not. Okay. So hacking is one more way of programming. That's it. To take the control of another program using one more program. That's it. Nothing more than that. Can we run Linux on Windows or Mac? Yes. You have to do dual boot actually. You can do it in 2 to 3 ways. One way is you can load multiple operating system in your computer, where when you switching on the system, you can select which operating system you want to learn. That is the one way. The second way is what in the Windows only, you are able to load some softwares where in that software you are able to load the other operating system, something like VMware. Okay, so using VMware, you are able to, in the existing operating system, you can run another operating system. That is the one way. But don't worry, whatever the operating system you have, you can type the C program and execute. Now, if you have a Windows at your home, you can type Windows. In your mobile also, you can type and compile and execute the programs. And even in your Linux and Windows also, you can type and compile and execute the programs. But you have to be ready whenever the programming exam is there. They will ask you in what are all the different ways you can type and compile and execute. Especially VI editor will be your primary first option. If you don't have a VI editor, then go for developer C++. If you don't have that also, then go for mobile ambience. But the program compile run all are same. Are we clear, Sankirtan? Yes, Shashi Kumar. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubts, students? Okay. Now today we will also learn what are all the different IO available in C language. How many IO you have in C? Okay. So let me check here. Okay. So input and output in C language. So we just till now we are only doing using printf. Yes or no? So printf, only printf, using printf we will not do it. Okay, so we have so many other options. So let me see here. Okay, so we have different IO operations. Okay, so we have two types of IO operations: formatted IO and unformatted IO. Are we clear? So the console input output functions are two: formatted and unformatted. Are we clear? So input output are two types: formatted and unformatted. Formatted means what? You can decorate as per your requirement. You can go to next line, you can go to previous line, you can give some space, and you can do some makeup there. That is formatted. So this printf, scanf will come under formatted. And exactly according to your requirement, you can do it. Whereas unformatted means it will not do any makeup. Exactly, it will do it. So let me see the list out here. Okay. So here you have a formatted IO, and here you have right side you have unformatted IO. Formatted IO you have printf, scanf, where you can print and scan character, integer, float, string, etc. All the data types. Whereas in unformatted, you can accept only character data type only and string data type. You cannot accept int and float. So let me remind you, like a general, normally students, whenever we ask you what is input output, directly they will say printf and scanf. You should not answer like that. So the IO in C language is two types: formatted IO, unformatted IO. Under formatted IO, this printf and scanf will come. Whereas unformatted IO, you have get ch, get char, put ch, put char, get c, put c, get s, put s, etc. They are specialist functions. So we cannot do makeup there. Whereas in formatted, you can do some, don't write in the paper makeup, just to you people will understand. That's why I'm telling. You can do some formatting there. Are we clear? So we already see in what is printf. Now let me show you what is scanf. So why printf is used? So for your understanding purpose, I am telling once again. So IO in C language, IO in C language is two types. Two types. What are they? Formatted IO and unformatted IO. Okay. So under formatted IO, you will have printf, scanf, etc. So printf function you will have, scanf function you will have. Okay, like that you have so many other functions. Whereas unformatted IO, you will have get C, put C, get char, like that. So get C, put C, get char, put char, like that. Get CH, put CH, get CH, put CH, get S, comma, put S. Like that you have so many. So this is unformatted. Okay. Whereas this is formatted. Now let me see what is printf and scanf in detail. So what is a printf syntax? We already show you. Okay, so what is a printf syntax? Printf, whatever you type in this double quotations, that will be printed. Message or text you want to print. where you will print on the console. So whatever you print in double quotations, that will be printed as it is. Okay, so where you will print the double quotations here. Okay, so everything will be printed except escape sequences and format specifiers. Remaining all will be printed as it is. So whatever message you want to print on the console, you will go for printf. Okay. One more syntax of printf is printf. Okay. Double quotations. Format specifier. This is used whenever you want to print the value of a variable, comma, variable name. So there are two types of syntaxes and printfs. Okay. When you want to print a message, only message, you will go for this. You want to print a message and print a value of a variable. Okay. Example, in A you have stored 10. You want to send value of a variable, you will go for this. Okay. So both I will show you. Till now we have executed this. Now in the next programs we'll execute this. So in two ways you can execute printf. Only message. Now message comma variable name. What is a variable? Variable is a piece of memory where you will store the value. Okay. Now what is a scanf syntax? Listen this very carefully. Scanf, double quotations, format specifier. So regularly you are getting a word called as format specifier. What is this format specifier? We'll discuss next. Format specifier, comma, address of a variable. So what is the difference between printf and scanf? Can you tell me now? Printf is an output statement, whereas scanf is a input statement. So if you observe the difference between printf and scanf, in printf, you will print the value of a variable where it is an output statement as well as you are giving only variable name here. Whereas in scanf, format specifier comma address of a variable. Okay, how to get an address? Using ampersand. Okay, so let me see the program. So the difference between printf and scanf is it is an output and it is an input. Here you will write the variable name and here you will write the address of a variable. How to get the address of a variable? Very simple. Ampersand variable name. If you precede ampersand variable name, which is equivalent to address of a variable. Only variable name means what? Just variable. Address variable name is what? Ampersand variable name. Okay. Now let's see the program. Now till now any doubts, please let me know. So we have started input output in C language. Okay. So now any doubts, people, please let me know. Yes, students, any doubts? Yes, students, any doubts, students? Have you understood till now? So can we see some programs on printf, scanf and data types? At least you type yes or no or whatever in the message box, or else you can unmute yourself and you can ask your doubts. I think Krishna Chaitanya, are you asking something?
No, sir, it is clear, sir.
Yes, Vaidesh. What are you asking? Okay, if you have understood. Okay, very good, very good. Any other doubts, people? Please. Okay, so whenever you get a doubt, please stop me in between and please try to ask. Okay, is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, let us go to. Now, we have so many data types in C language, okay, where you are seeing character, integer, float. So each and every data type will have a format specifier. Okay, so for time being, at least to learn three format specifiers, we have so many. For character, you have percentile C, integer, you have percentile D, and for float, you have percentile F. Okay, so what is a format specifier? Format specifiers means in which format you want to print the data. Example, actually the computer will store the data in which format? In zeros and ones. Okay, but you want to represent in character format means percentile C, in integer format means percentile D, and in float format means percentile F. So each and every data type is having a separate format specifier like this. Okay, so right now we will learn these three format specifiers: percentile C for character, percentile D for integer, and percentile F for float. Please remember the percentile C for character data type, percentile D for integer data type, and percentile F for float data type. Are we clear, everybody? Are we clear? I think you are unable to
Yes, sir.
hear us.
Yes, sir.
Oh, are you asking something? Okay, you can. I think just a moment, ma. I'll switch on the speaker. Yeah, please speak now. Yes, please speak now. Yes, Mr. Sankirtan. Are you speaking something? Yes. Yes, ma. Please speak now. Yes, please speak. Yes, Mr. Sankirtan.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma. You have a doubt? No, I am able to hear. Please. Please ask your doubt. Yes, ma. Nothing. Yeah, you are asking something, right? Now I am able to hear you. Please. Yes, Chaitanya. What is his doubt? At least you can type it. The doubt what you have. So you can unmute whenever you want and you can please speak, please. Okay. Is that clear, everybody? Yes. Any doubt, students? Okay. Now let us type the program. So let us go to the Linux environment only. Okay. Now I'll clear the screen. If you type the wrong command, you will get some errors. That's it. Okay. So clear command is used to clear the screen. Now let me type the program. So which program you want me to first program on character data type. So what is a character? Character is a char data. So what is a data type? Till now we have expressed a data types are different data items where you can store the values. So in a memory where you will store the values, but what type of values you want to store is mentioned by the data type. So the syntax for declaring a variable, okay, syntax declaring a variable. What is declaring a variable? That is memory allocation. How you allocate the memory. Okay, data type, space, variable name. Okay, now let me give you an example. Char, ch. So char is a data type, ch is a variable. Similarly, int num, int is a data type, num is a variable name. Okay, float, price. Float is a data type where price is a variable. So variable is a piece of memory where you will store the value. But how much memory you want to store? Okay, so what is this here? Ch is a character variable which can store what? Stores characters. So you have 256 characters, any one of the character you can store. Only one character is stored, 1 byte. Similarly, integer is what? Num is what? Num is integer variable which will store what? Numbers. Okay. Similarly, price is what? Price is a float variable. What is a variable here? Variable is a piece of memory which will store value. But what value will be stored depends on the data type. Are we clear, everybody? Are we clear? So how to create a data type variable? Data type space variable name will create the variable. Okay. So we have char ch to create character variable. Int ch is used, num is used to integer variable, float price is used to float variable. Now let us go to the program and do one program on how to create a variable and how to store a value inside. Okay. So vi, okay, data types. Okay. So let me give a d type 1.c. Always give variable name, program name with meaningful names. Don't give your name Raj.c, Suman.c. Okay, like that, please don't give. Always give meaningful name. Okay, so data type dot c. So I am here. I am what typing what. So whenever you want to enter into the insert mode, I for insert mode. Okay, program to demonstrate data types. We already discussed comments are two types, single line comment and multi-line comment, which is used to provide a readability of the program which will not execute. So stdio.h, okay, into main. Okay, now I am typing the program. So I am creating a variables here, int number and float price. So this is the syntax. Now let me compile this. So don't type the entire rocket science and compile at a time and you'll get a lot of errors. Keep on checking regular. Now let me save the program. Escape :wq. Now you save it. cc space 1.c. Will be clear. cc space 1.c. Now no errors. Okay, now means what? The lines what you are typing is working. Now I want to store some values. But before printing a value, now I have a doubt. I know how to print a message. How to print the value of ch, value of number, and value of price? Anybody? How to print the value of ch? Printf \n value of ch is equal to comma. So I will not give anything here. Just ch is equal to close. Whatever you give in double quotations, which will be printed as it is. But what you want to print? CH. Similarly, printf backslash n number is equal to what? Okay, I want to print the value here. Okay. Now, whatever you give in double quotations will be printed as it is. Whereas after the double quotations, okay, so backslash n price is equal to. So if you remember the syntax of printf, what is the syntax of printf which told you just now?
Sir.
Format specifier comma variable name. That's what I am doing. Format specifier comma variable name. But have you given the format specifier? No.
Sir, percentile into.
Yeah, very good. So where you want to print the value, in that place you have to give percentage C. Yeah. So here I will give you percentile C. Okay. And here I will give you percentile D. Very good. And here I will give you percentile F. Very good. So only thing you have to remember is at what place you want to print the value. So this CH is equal to will be printed as it is, but in the place of percentile C, value of CH will be substituted. Here percentile in the place of percentile D, num value will be substituted. In the place of percentile F, price value will be substituted. Now let me save this program. Escape colon WQ CC D type 1.c. Always whenever do any modifications, you have to compile and run. So dot slash a dot out. If you see here, I'm getting some random values, but I have not stored anything. That's why I'm getting some garbage values. Okay. So if you want to store some values, how will you store? Very simple. Let me go to the program. Of course. So vi d type 1.c. Now here you can store the values in three ways. The first way is what? Using assignment operator. Okay. So I will tell you what is operator later, but I am directly showing you here. CH is equal to always character should be quoted in single quotations. Now assume that I want to store at the rate of. That should be quoted in single quotations. So the character value should be quoted in single quotations only. Directly you cannot represent. Always character should be quoted in single quotations. Now I want to store a number 999 and the price I want to store is equal to 3.14. Okay, so I want to store 3.14. Are we clear? So I am storing the values using assignment operator. Okay, so what is this is equal to? Is equal to is an assignment operator. So char ch is equal to at the rate of. Always character should be quoted in single quotations. Int num is equal to 999. Float price is equal to 3.14. Now I will save the program. Okay, so before saving the program, at the last I want to give one more backslash in here so that I want to come to the end of the program. Okay, so here I want to compile the code. Okay, pc space data type dot 1.c. Now if you compile dot slash a dot, hope everybody clear with this. First line is typing the program, second line is compiling the program, third line is executing the program. Now if you see here, whatever the value I have stored will be printed. Num is equal to 999 printed, rows is equal to 3.14. Now please don't think we are only storing, we are only printing. In a real time, what will happen? Someone will design, someone will type the program, someone will execute, someone will see the output. Example, when you go to a bank, you want to see your balance. Okay, so you are not going to write the code, you are going to see the code. You are not even executing also. You are just already the code is getting running. You are just substituting the values, your account number and your balance. Are we clear, everybody? So this is a demonstration for basic data types, how to create a data types and how to store a value using assignment operator and how to print the value. Are we clear? Now, to make it different errors, that also you have to learn. Okay. So, do you have a class now, English class?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So please continue your English class. Tomorrow we will have at least in this program deliberately do some errors. Something like remove the semicolon, remove the flower bracket, don't give a percentage C, give the variable name wrong. At least do some 5 mistakes deliberately and try to learn what are the errors you are getting. Okay. So thank you so much, students. Tomorrow we will continue. Okay. So please enter your attendance once again and exit. Those who have a doubt, please stay back. Remaining students may exit and join in the English class. Okay. So thank you so much. Any doubts, please stay back and ask your doubts. Yes, yes.